Red 2 standing by, all four lit, and in the green. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm wondering if there is a Skulltula somewhere around here. I might be wrong. Maybe there was something somewhere in Master Quest, but I probably misremembered. Anyway, this gatehouse is how we wind up getting out if we want to leave the conventional way and not get thrown out. So we're pretty much good to go from here, and we can actually head to Zora's River. Assuming I haven't forgotten anything. We've got, what, 9 hearts now? We've actually done really, really well in that regard. So, I've got 2 of the 3 bottles I can get at the moment. Skulltulas. I don't know if there are many Skulltulas in Zora's domain. We've got our biggest bomb bag. Oh yes, there is one thing I do need to do. We actually have to go home. We do need to go to Kokiri Forest for a moment. Actually, no, what I should do is I should go to Zora's River, and then we can take the shortcuts. Because if I do it that way, I can go and get the silver scale. That's going to be a lot smarter. And has that dog been sitting around following me pretty much all night? Weird. So, next destination is Zora's Domain. We are finally getting our rear into gear and wrapping up the rest of the Child Link stuff. There's a lot of travel we have to do, but we've been pretty diligent at cleaning out the Skulltulas. There will be things we have to go back to get. But we should be able to make that run pretty smoothly. Now, it is worth noting that we can't actually put Skulltulas, can't put the bugs in the magic bean spot for a Skulltula near the bean cellar. We're just going to have a bit more exposition. I'm a little sick of exposition. And yeah, you never really need to buy anything from the shop. First time we get a magic jar. Magic meter is filled. We never really run short of pickups. Was it this one? Nope, it's exposition time.
Woohoo, looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Lunk. Just ahead lies Zora's Domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Ooh.
Thankfully, he doesn't offer to repeat that. So, a couple of Skulltulas we can get nearby. The camera is trying to find us. And we can bomb our way through. Is it this tree? Yep. Rightio. So that's good. Is there a grotto here? Now, we do need to take the chicken with us. We have to do a bit of exploring with the chicken, but I'll come back in regards to the magic beans. Because we need the chicken to wind up getting a couple of... I think we can get a couple of heart pieces along the way. Yep, we will be very, very well equipped. We're going to have a really, really, really durable Link. So we can get one... Well, we can get one Skulltula here anyway. So, if I get this timing right... There we go. Another heart piece. We are doing spectacularly well. I'm surprised I stuck that landing, but let's go back a little bit and then go talk to the magic bean salesman. Because we will need to buy some beans. So, let me think. Now, I need one for Death Mountain Crater. I need one for the Desert Colossus. I need one for the Lost Woods so that I can get a Skulltula as Adult Link. I think I need one that can help me get a heart piece around Lake Hylia, but I might also be able to use the Scarecrow's song. So I don't need to worry about that. Let me demonstrate. I think I do need 4 magic beans, and if all else fails, I can come back and get some later. Now, it's interesting to note the bugs are actually shrunk down blue Tektites. So they won't actually burrow in there. So, our magic bean salesman. The price jacks up by 10 rupees each time you buy one, and you can't buy in bulk. Mind you, he's the only person who actually sells them. And he's pretty much scamming you. I mean, this is probably a reference to Jack and the Beanstalk. So I'll pick up this many for I'll pick up 3 for now, because otherwise I will... no, we'll pick up the 4th one. I think we'll buy all of the ones I need. But yeah, it really sucks that the price keeps getting jacked up. But unfortunately, that is capitalism. If you are the only person who actually supplies things, and you can persuade people to accompany you in that, then you can charge whatever you damn well please. Alright. So that did not give me any money. Or at least not, and it didn't give us a grotto, but I think there is one that we can access. Where is the chicken? Where in the blue blazes did the chicken go? Because there's another heart piece I can get. Where is that chicken? There it is. So we need to take the Cuckoo with us and pull off a few little tricks just to make sure we don't lose it. There's another heart piece we can get with the Song of Storms. And the rest of it... No. You're coming with me again. So don't throw it into the water. This is the tricky bit. You have to throw it up here. Then we have to lob it over here. Okay, we should be good to go now. We should be gold. We can fly over here and start making our way to the very end of the river. Basically, you can get these later on with different items. I think you might be able to use like the boomerang and that for them. But it's also a lot easier to just use the chicken. Because with some very careful chicken maneuvering, you can get what you're looking for. And well, now we can let the chicken run off to its doom. And if we wait until nighttime, we can get another Skulltula here. The other one, I think, might need some that need Adult Link. or we wind up needing the boomerang, basically. No! Don't do that. That worried me. That worried me. I thought I was going to get swept downstream. Ladder. Climb the ladder. There we go. Much easier time, and now we can play our ocarina to get in, and I think I need more money. I was a little worried about that, about buying the magic beans, and probably for good reason. Play Zelda's Lullaby here, and in we go. This is the source of all water in Hyrule, so don't muck around. And you can actually see it in the way that the water winds around the area. It's really nicely done. Follow the course of the water from here, and you will see that it loops around near the castle, goes through Gerudo Valley, and then sweeps all the way down into Lake Hylia. Very impressive. I think I need at least $10. And there are things we can do to get another heart piece. We are very well ahead on those. Nuts. Please tell me that diving game is only 10 rupees. Otherwise I'm going to be sad. Oh well, we've got that. But we can actually go up. I haven't talked to King Zora before we've had Zora wound up getting Ruto's letter before. Which is probably a bit of a surprise. But then again, not really.
Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruto, where has she gone? I'm so worried.
Alright, so he doesn't really say anything super meaningful. Them's the breaks. So if we head down here, we can light this torch and use it as our base for what we want to do next. So, we need to light this, then we run down here. Where is the... that torch. So you have to light all these torches very quickly. And if we sneak behind the waterfall... let's see if this works. Yeah, just use Din's Fire for a shortcut. Because you don't have to use the Deku Stick. So this is another heart piece. That makes 3. We are doing impressively well as far as heart pieces go. So we've cleared 2 dungeons. Yeah, we've cleared 2 dungeons. So I've found 19 heart pieces. I found over half the heart pieces in the game. Some of them I have used little tricks to get, but that's not a problem. We have done very well in that regard. So I'll sneak into the shop and then come back out, just in case the diving game is 20 rupees. Alright, we do have money. We have a stick. Do we have nut? Is it nut? Yep. They're all set, so now we can do the diving game, one of the few mandatory uses of diving. It is... I'd better get Din's Fire off. That it is a very, very much underused mechanic. So the only things we actually are going to be able to use as Adult Link will be the bombs, the Deku Nuts, and Din's Fire. We are going to be pretty limited. Diving game, it was 20 rupees. Okay, pick up all the rupees I throw from here. You have only a limited amount of time. When you pick them all up, come back here. I'll give you something very nice. So they're only blue rupees this first time, but you can actually make a pretty decent profit later on. Start! So down we go. We have to find where they all are. Sometimes you can wind up getting 2 in one dive, but... Okay, so that's 3 of them. Damn it, where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Blending in very sneakily. Hey, congratulations! I've got something very nice for you. Come and get it. Okay, so we can talk to the Zoras to find out various things, but probably not going to fuss about that just yet. Please. Because I believe the shortcut to Kokiri Forest is going to put us very close to where we need to be for what I'm after. I actually hope I've kind of got enough money. I just realized. Because I don't know how much that upgrade is going to be. Maybe I shouldn't have squandered my money. Unless, of course, we want to play the diving game again and see how much money we can actually get. Could be worth a go. But yeah, we'll see. I have not really thought a lot of this through, in all fairness. Probably shouldn't have wasted my money on magic beans, which was the entire damn point of the story. Oh well. Suppose it fits with Lunk being very stupid and slightly irresponsible with his money. So. Crap! So it's entirely possible that this Zora just ripped a scale off their own body and gave it to us. That must be painful. So yeah, that was dumb. Oh, there are some red rupees in there. We are going to have money. And there's a green one. Alright, so we have 50 seconds. Okay, so we... Wait, that was a purple? Okay, well, holy cow. We are actually going to have some profit here. Max out my... I've come really close to maxing out my wallet. What the hell are they doing throwing purple rupees down? I hit the jackpot. Holy cow. Oh, I still had... I'm not coming back. I'm rich. I'm very rich. I don't think you actually get anything as a prize for that, but geez, the money... Yeah, that was something. I didn't expect they'd throw 50 rupees down there, let alone 2 lots of that. Now, I've only got 27 Skulltulas, don't I? Oh, I hope I didn't screw that one up. I'm just sort of... I'll have a look in editing. But if we dive down under here, we've got a shortcut to the Lost Woods. And I believe if we go straight this way, then we can bomb this rock. Now this should give us a Deku salesman to deal with. No. Or is it... Wrong spot. But yes, there's another bombable rock. I thought it was the one near Goron. So yeah, that's where we get to Goron City. I honestly thought... Or is it the one near the forest stage? I know there's a rock near the Sacred Forest Meadow. It must be the one near the Sacred Forest Meadow. This one? One of them's got a Deku salesman that gives us a nut upgrade. Hooray, $5! This one, surely this one. 3rd time's the charm. There we go. This ought to do it. Man, that's a lot of nuts! That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that? Thankfully, I did figure out where the next nut upgrade is, and it requires the Mask of Truth, so we'll get to the mask side quest in due time. Might as well clear a little space in the wallet while I'm here, just in case we do need to pick anything else up along the way. He just left! With nuts! I don't think there's anything else I really need to do. So it would be that way. So I need to go back through here. Then it's down this way. Should be straight ahead. And let's go back into Zora's domain and actually get the letter. Because now that we have that, we can actually start to adventure outside Zora's fountain. It will probably be a good opportunity to run this one a little bit longer so that I can polish a couple of small things off and actually set myself inside the next dungeon. Yes, this does mean we have to sit through about a minute or so of weep, but... yeah, I don't know why they made that play out at full speed. It's painful. So there aren't any Skulltulas I can get very easily. They all need the boomerang. But it's okay if I wind up just changing things around so that I can... oh, there it is. At the very least, I want to get the adult's wallet before I go and hand over the mask to the running man. Lake Hylia. Let's at least target it so I know where I'm swimming. Good, we did actually get it. We got an empty bottle and something is already inside. We then have to show that to King Zora.
Oh, this letter. It's from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu? That's not possible. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, you'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately.
It's a lot of fun if you get that sound effect for various things in randomizers. A bit less appropriate is if you get Zelda's gasps from the end of the game as your low heart sound. It gets very questionable very quickly. So we're at Zora's Fountain. We've got another Skulltula we can get out the back. And here is Lord Jabu Jabu. Jabu Jabu is the onomatopoeia for splashing, basically. So yeah, their god is basically Lord Splish Splash. And I always thought Lord Jabu Jabu looked like a hippo. Not meaning to be a hater or anything, he just sort of looked like he had a few more hippo features. So, we will make our way over here. We will thankfully not have a spider land on our head. But we can throw a bomb at that wall here. And that opens up a secret cave. Oh yeah, that's right. We do actually need a fish. So this is where we get Furore's Wind, which will let us warp out of a dungeon and then warp back to where we were, which can be pretty handy all things considered. If you need to heal up or get resources, go for it. We do have to go back downstairs in order to get everything. And having the boomerang is really handy because we'll be able to do a lot of cleanup stuff. We've done everything at Hyrule Castle, so we have to avoid that cutscene. Magic spell. To be honest, I thought they actually changed the color coding depending on which spell they were getting, but it's just red. Alrighty, we have Furore's Wind. This is warp magic you can use with the C buttons. Warp when you're in danger. You will teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. When you use the magic again, you can either dispel the warp point you created last time or warp to that point. So, yeah, it's basically only in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside. So, yeah, it is basically, as has been said, Furore is telling Link not to push himself. Because courage is fine and dandy, but not if it's foolhardy. There is a reason they say that discretion is the better part of valor. Give me a moment and I shall return with one fish. Behold, one fish. So you can sell that to the guy at the market who's sort of slapping his knees, or you can just let it loose and watch it flop around pathetically, or we can take it to Jabu Jabu. So yeah, this one's going to be a bit longer. The fishing minigame has probably eaten into a lot of time. I hate fishing. I am not keen on fishing in real life, and I really, really don't get it. But I have also probably yucked on too many people's yucks. I don't understand it, but I suppose it's a test of patience, it's a test of understanding. It is in its own way a test of skill, and we are going to end the episode with us being eaten. So, for everybody who was complaining, who was would be a bit annoyed with me getting upset about fishing, we're going to get eaten. Yeah, Jabu Jabu looks like a hippopotamus. Well, see ya. And we are inside Jabu Jabu's belly in a very Banjo-Kazooie Clanker's insides setup. And the level itself, I've just sort of noticed this. It pulsates. And there's gurgling sounds accompanying the music. Well, we will save here so that we can continue next time. Thank you very much for joining me, because otherwise we'd start in Kokiri Forest and I'd have to run all the way back here. I mean, there is a shortcut, but still. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base. Oh god, that's still moving. I didn't realise that was still moving. I don't think I've ever been more annoyed to be rich in my entire life. We got there's $100 under my house? You must be hardened with fire. You ruined my line.